All right, we are here on the Knowing channel. If I push this video on my Instagram, then welcome. This is my spiritual channel where this is like an outlet for me to say spiritual things because I don't want to just say that on my crypto page, right? This is like the deep part. This is my real passion, right? Here are my two real passions right here. Crypto and money and motivation and ambition and business and entrepreneurship. And over there, the Ankh is representing my second passion, which is above. This is above this, right? I am more passionate about metaphysical knowledge and ancient spiritual knowledge and just expanding consciousness than crypto. But they're together because I put them together. Now, this is Travis Scott, Astroworld Fest, okay? What is going on with this, dude? We're going to cover it, okay? So first of all, I definitely want to say big condolences to the victims, because they are victims. They're actually victims of a ritual, okay? Big condolences out to the victims and their families and their friends, because you know what's messed up? They probably went to the concert with their friends. So anybody who was affected by this, big condolences. We're not really going to be talking about that aspect of it. It is very sad. They are victims. We're going to be talking about how they are victims, right? So big condolences before we get into it. I don't want to be insensitive or anything like that. Obviously, this is a horrendous, evil situation, right? So let's get into it, though. First of all, I want to give big credit to these three people: Celestial Stud, Cyclops, and AE right here. Three people right here decoding this thing on Twitter, right? But I'm gonna give you a on top of their perspective, right? Using some of their stuff, but ultimately I'm gonna tell you like why he's doing this and stuff like that. So let's start with some of like the stage, right? What's the stage of this? So basically this, first of all, let's show you how big this was, right? Show you how big this was. CNN, Rolling Stone, Washington Post, multiple CNN, TMZ, right? When it goes to TMZ and CNN, now you're talking about big news. You're talking about a big event that they want to be seen by a lot of people. Like, these all made the story, right? These all had a writer write up a story, right? Get the thumbnail, put the proper thumbnail here and stuff. They want you to see this story. So why, right? Why do they want you? Now let's start with the stage and some of the promo for this. As we can see, this. Actually, I'm going to start with by the way, this is a lot of information, so that's why I'm a little bit disorganized. Now I'm going to start with where this all started. This started here, okay? This started here, all right? Absolutely. Travis Scott has completely sold his soul. Now, my opinion on selling your soul, you cannot sell the soul. A soul cannot be bought, right? But a spirit can. Travis Scott's spirit is gone. It is being used. It's owned by someone, a different entity. He is gone, and he's very, very far gone. The reason I'm saying this is to put your name and be the first one to put your name with McDonald's and sell poison to your 13-year-old fans. Right? This is a indication that he has no morals. For example, Logan Paul. If you go look on Logan Paul's podcast, he actually denied a fast food deal because he fucking has morals. And he's not going to sell poison. He said this himself. He was approached by Wendy's, I believe it was. They said, yo, you want to do a Wendy's Logan Paul meal? He said no. I would say no too. Absolutely, I would say no as well. This shows that he has no morals. Travis Scott has sold his soul, okay? He's very far gone. Now, let me tell you what he's selling his soul for. He wants to be a billionaire. He wants to be a billionaire. And we're going to get into all the Astroworld fest. Don't get me wrong. I'm just setting up the scene. I'm doing a whole Travis Scott Decoded. We're going to get into what actually happened. He has sold his soul, okay, for a $6 meal right here. $6 meal with the lines over that dollar sign right there. Now, he wants to be a billionaire. His deal is he wants to be a billionaire. Look, Kanye West. Kanye West billionaire, right? Him and Kanye West are very close. Travis Scott net worth 60 million. He wants his net worth up. He wants his net worth up, right? Absolutely. You know why? I can tell this as well. This dude got with Kylie Jenner, right? Wow, they attended the sting too. We weren't aware. Wow, they're making them look so bad, which they are bad. They are bad, but they're really, like, the news is really hitting this, right? The reason I know he wants to be a billionaire is because he got acquainted with one of these, okay? And he has fully taken the deal to be a billionaire. He's fully taken. Once you get acquainted with one of these, I'm calling her a these because guess what? I'm calling her a these because of this. Those females are a coven. A coven is a group in which witches are said to gather. This is a modern day coven. They keep the magic in the family. They keep their magic in the family. And they run shit. These girls changed, specifically Kim right here. And by the way, we know this because Kanye got with Kim and Kanye got with Kim and then became a billionaire, right? They do magic and they keep it in the family. And these girls changed what beauty is. Kanye has said this himself, and I agree. Kim Kardashian is the face of beauty. Sadly, you might disagree, but that's the majority of people are looking at people like this, Kylie, Kendall, all these, as the face of beauty. That's what you should look like. Now, obviously, that's fucking wrong. So stop commenting in the comments right now that beauty is all this. Yes, I know. And that's what's wrong with this, is that they've changed the face of it, right? So, as soon as Kanye got with her, become a billionaire, multi-billionaire, right? Pretty sure Kim also became a billionaire, but this is a coven of witches. These are all witches. So, those are witches, right? Okay, we got that down. I had to cut the video because I said something that I don't want to put in there. And it relates to the gender thing, and I'm not doing that. I had to stop myself. It's not a key part. So let's move on, right? Travis Scott wants to be a billionaire, okay? Let's take a look at what actually went on with this. This is the promo poster for this Travis Scott concert, Astroworld Festival, right? Keep in mind, this is an Apple Music live streaming event, as you can see down there, right? Apple Music live streaming event. And now we got the magic hands. That looks like magic over a crystal ball, right? Right? That's obvious. So if you're a naysayer in here, dude, crystal ball magic. Watch this. Images, you're going to see these hands. Boom. Hands. Hands exactly like that, right? The two hands like that. Over the, like right here. Boom. Right? So that's what that looks like over the audience, though. It looks like puppet hands over the audience. And it's leading them through here, right? This is like a Stargate, and this is what all the people on Twitter are pointing out. That here we see, it says, see ya on the other side. You're going through a portal, right? And we can see also right here on the banner or the poster, Astroworld Festival, we see that there's another Stargate with a road through it and the hands puppet mastering the people through it. Okay, it even says Earth. Okay, that's a band, I think. If we go here, look, you see people going in through a door, through a portal, right? Through this and coming out the other side. They go in through there and coming out the other side. And it actually looks like they might be coming out as devils, right? Because these have no horns and those do have horns. But if we look at his shirt, this is correct. Right? This is what he wore, what he was wearing. So he was literally wearing gloves. Like, this is ew, right? He was wearing like black gloves and stuff. Like he's a murderer. The chain there, and then he has this, right? So what we need to understand is concerts are rituals. Any type of performance, it's an art. It is a ritual. So, man, I showed this in my Lady Gaga decoding. Lady Gaga, she understands this perfectly, how performances are rituals, right? And what happens with all of that energy being directed at Travis, right? He's the only one on stage. He's the only one out there, right? And he has all these portals. See, look at him. Oh, there's another one right there. There's another person. He has this huge portal, right? There's a big, big portal right here. And this guy compares it to these stargates, right? These type of stargates, which are only in movies and stuff. But it's still important to know what he's trying to do. So watch this. We have all these. It even says, see you on the other side. We just saw this one. Hold on. All of those, right? There was a phoenix bird right here. Phoenix bird. A lot of eyeballs and stuff. This guy also shows that this head thing coming out the mouth of Travis looks exactly like this. Now, I don't know what this is, right? I don't know what that is. Like, what's that from? But it's crazy, right? So, oh yeah, they also showed this one. Imagery from Travis Scott referencing a flower that smells like decaying flesh and entering a portal. This is a flower that smells like, it's called a stinking corpse lily, right? Smells like burning or dead flesh, right? And they're going through this. Look, this was what it was like. That's insanity. And it's a pyramid in a circle, right? Going through that. And they're coming out on the other side. Now, let me look at, so the initial, so we have this video too of the people trying to stop the show because people are dead. By the way, I don't think that it was necessarily intentional. Like, I can't tell if he knew that this was going to happen, right? I can't tell if he knew that this was going to happen and people were going to die, because if you don't do any concerts for a long time because of the Rona, and then you go do one, people are going to go crazy, right? People are going to go crazy. Yeah, so what he's doing, though, now here's the climax of this entire video. What he's doing is he is doing his payment to become a billionaire. He's doing his payment, which means you do a big concert / ritual. You garner all of this energy, and he's pushing it into here, right? For somebody or something. Not for himself. Not for himself. This energy is going to something. It's a blood sacrifice to something. To something, right? See you on the other side. It's a sacrifice to something so that he can get something back. That's what this is. Kanye did it too. Kanye did it too. For example, this one right here, where he's the only person on the stage. I should actually, let me go to YouTube and find this. Kanye West Donda. And you guys know, like, Kanye West and Travis Scott are like best friends, right? They're like all up in the family and stuff. Live. Okay. This is the big one. That's the big one. But where's the one where he's just the only person? Oh, there's another one. Hold on. Yeah, this. Take a look at this. Look. Look at this. Do you know what this is? Look what he's doing. Thousands of people in a stadium. Where is the energy directed? Only at him. Only. And you know Kanye usually has the crazy stage setups. There's nothing here. Stadium packed. Every single eyeball in here is on this red figure. Okay? And they'd call this art, right? They'd call this art. But all this is he knows that all of this energy, that's like 60,000 eyeballs and 30,000, whatever's in this stadium, directed on him. This was Kanye's payment to elevate to even new heights. He has to do this. These are payments. These people are owned, right? These people are owned. So this concert was Travis Scott's payment. It was Travis Scott's payment. And don't even get me started on this one. Don't get me started on this one. Okay. I decoded this one on Twitter. This was something else, bro. Don't get me started on this one. This one is bad, bro. Look at that. So you notice that these people are doing it, and this was an Apple Music streaming event, by the way. Both of these were Apple Music events. Terrible, right? This is a clear ritual. Clear. You even had Marilyn Manson out there. So he wanted some of that energy. This is Marilyn Manson right there. There's Kanye dancing around. Right? And this involves circles too. Right? Look at this. So I'm just showing you this to show you that they're both doing an energy run. Like they're doing... See, there's Marilyn right there. They're doing a run right now. It's like a harnessing thing. They're doing their rounds. See, Marilyn's sitting right there. Kanye's here. What the hell was that? Listen. Like, I think Marilyn's even getting uneasy. Like, Kanye, really? You're about to put this demonic voice on, bro? So clearly right there. Now watch this. Okay, so we know that this is a sacrifice. And you can go through all of this. Like, we can go through this, right? Weekly world truths. Who knows what lies behind the surface? The true dystopia is here. When the end arrives, it's really the beginning here, right? We can go through all these, but they show the phoenix, right? But I wanted to give you my perspective. I believe that this is a payment. It's a payment. He's paying energy, and I think it's part of his deal to be a and by the way, I think it just turned out to be a blood sacrifice, which is horrendous, right? Now let's watch what he said, because I have not watched this. This will be a blind reaction.
Let's get you to the latest on this deadly Astroworld music festival in Houston.
Oh, by the way, think about this. This is a disgusting perspective, right? But I'm going to say it anyways. This is a disgusting perspective right here that I hope they're not even thinking about whatsoever. And I hope it does not pop into any of their minds. But it did pop into my mind because I see every single perspective. This is marketing for Astroworld Fest. See how disgusting that is? They always say death and jail is the best marketing, and that's not to be insensitive to the people who actually the victims of this, right? In rap and music, the death and jail, right? I heard one story of somebody who worked at a label, a record label, and he said one of the artists was very sick, and right, like, as he was dying, they had his greatest hits album ready to launch as he was dying. They had his greatest hits album ready to go and launch for the public to listen to and get money off of the label. Death and jail are the best marketing. So you have to get into like one of these guys' minds, like Metalhead Mosh Pit, right? Like a year from now, basically everyone's going to forget that this was even like, or a couple years from now, like, is this the first Astroworld festival? It is, right? What the heck? Oh, Astroworld is like a what? Astroworld Festival joins a list of historical... Oh. The festival was launched in 2018. Okay. Yeah, this is marketing, right? Look, it's already been wrote into the Wikipedia? It's already been wrote into the Wikipedia? That evening, at least 8 people died and at least 11 went into cardiac arrest, with over 300 people being treated for injuries. Human crush, they're calling it. What the heck is this horses, dude? Stampede at around 9:15 p.m. Okay? So in the most gross way, these type of people here, these metalhead people that rage at concerts and the ravers, I can see them saying this. Dude, this is lit. People die at these like, this is hardcore rave, man. People die at these things. We're lit, man. This is lit. This is lit. We're trampling people. Like, look, this guy's like punching people. These people, if they're like marketing it, right? So this is indirect marketing. I hope nobody on their team is thinking of it like this, but that's really how I one aspect of how I thought about it too. This is also a mainstream attack for the Rona on concerts too. This is a big event to stop concerts. They want further oppression. They want you back in your house, right? It was getting kind of wild. So let's watch his response. I really am interested. I have not seen this. This is live, right?
One concert goer said it felt like a death trap when rapper Travis Scott took the stage, and suddenly the crowd started surging toward that stage.
And yes, I've seen the video of him singing and just looking at an unconscious fan, right?
8 people were killed, dozens were hurt, and just a short...
So he does look a little bit like he looked pretty... Like he looks like panicky, right?
8 people were
killed, looks panicky.
Dozens were hurt. And just a short time ago, Scott posted about the tragedy on his Instagram account. Here you go.
To the ones that was lost last night, we're actually working right now to identify the families so we can help assist them through this tough time. You know, my fans really mean the world to me, and I always just really want to leave them with a positive experience. And anytime I can make out, you know, anything that's going on, I stop the show and, you know, help them get the help they need, you know?
That can't be it. They're cutting that. Hold on. They're cutting that to make him look bad, because Dad... Let me see.
We had gotten to the stage that Travis Scott was performing.
See, look, they even got, like, interviews, like, rolling out right away and stuff. This is so crazy, dude. Did he really post this?
Out prayers to the ones that was lost last night. We're actually working right now to identify the families so we can help assist them through this tough time. You know, my fans really mean the world to me, and I always just really want to leave them with a positive experience. And anytime I can make out, you know, anything that's going on, I stop the show and, you know, help them get the help they need, you know?
Okay, of course they cut it, so let's see what he said after they dumbass news cut it. CNN, Kanan.
I could just never imagine the severity of the situation. We've been working closely. We've been working closely with everyone to just try to get to the bottom of this. The City of Houston, HPD, Fire Department. You know, everyone to, you know, help us figure this out. So if you
So from a body language perspective, like like you guys see what I'm seeing, right?
if you have any information, you know, please just contact your local authorities. Everybody continue to just keep your prayers. I mean, I'm honestly just devastated, and I could never imagine anything like this just happening. And I'm gonna do everything I can to keep you guys updated and just keep you guys informed on what's going on. Love you all.
Dude, I'm sorry, but bro. Dude, the body language does not match the words. It's self body language, right? Whenever you see somebody, like, he's just constantly like rubbing his head like this is stressful for him, right? But the words are even from an intuitive perspective, bro. I know when somebody's being genuine. And to be honest, I don't think he gives a fuck, dude. And I don't care. I don't think he cares at all. I don't think he cares at all, bro. And to be doing this, right? Like, he made it on a newspaper too. That really manifested well. Yeah, to be doing this, bro, it's just insanity, right? So we've explained what's going on with this. There's a lot of I saw this video too. There's a lot of stuff. Travis has a lot of videos I could decode, right? But there you go. It's a portal and it's a payment. It's a payment through a portal, in my opinion, for his greater agenda of trying to become a billionaire. I believe. That's just my belief. Okay, maybe he does never becomes a billionaire, but there's also this video where somebody was like going around jabbing people and injecting them with drugs in the neck just randomly, which I don't know what that's about. But yeah, there's my little decode. There's really a lot to, like, there's a lot to say. Like, these people are saying most of it already, right? Showing some of this imagery, right? It's his soul is gone. His soul is absolutely gone. Absolutely gone. He's helping to usher in this blue-red thing, right? Pan's labyrinth. That's pandemic labyrinth. The pan energy is big right now. Panic and pandemic. Pan. So there you go. Don't want to make this too long, but yeah, there you go.